If you've been following a keto diet, then congratulations. I'm sure you can tell just how amazing it is to be in ketosis. But if you're not yet seeing the results you want, it might be time to try some other techniques that will help keep your motivation high. And don't worry, there are many different ways to stay motivated on your ketogenic journey. Here are some of my favorites. Using a food journal. Use a food journal to keep yourself accountable. It's one of the best things you can do to stay on track with your diet, and even if you think you're doing great, it can help see which foods are causing trouble for you. Keeping a food journal is also crucial because it helps us see what we're eating and how much fat, protein, and carbs we're consuming. This information helps us make better decisions about how we want our meals to look, as well as how many calories we should be taking in each day or week. Having rewards at my goal weight. A great strategy for staying motivated on a keto diet is to set a goal weight and reward yourself when you get there. For example, if your goal weight is 120 pounds and you're currently 148 pounds, then you could reward yourself with something like a massage or manicure when you reach the 120-pound mark. Personally, I would choose either an outfit from my favorite store or new makeup to buy as a reward once I reached my desired weight. Whatever it is that makes us happy should be our reward. It can be anything really: new clothes or shoes, other beauty products, tickets to a concert, even taking time off work. The key here, though, is not to make these rewards derail our efforts toward getting fit. Overindulging ourselves with too much food or alcohol would waste all our efforts. Finding my own way of staying motivated and on track. What works for one person may not work for others. Everyone has their own way of staying motivated. One thing that works for me is focusing on what I have, rather than what I don't have. Another thing that helps me stay motivated is visualizing my weight loss goals and benefits. Visualizing my goal of losing weight via a keto diet and thinking about its benefits. Visualize yourself achieving your weight loss goals. Remember that by following the keto diet, you'll be eating healthier and feeling more energetic. You'll also be able to sleep better at night, which means you'll have more energy in the morning. This kind of positivity is essential for staying motivated on a keto diet. If you're used to eating processed foods or lots of added sugar or carbs, then it may take some time for your body and mind to adjust to this new way of eating. This is why visualization works so well. It helps you envision what life could look like after meeting your goal. Focusing on what I have, not what I don't have. The first step to staying motivated is focusing on the positive aspects of your life. Instead of thinking about what you don't have, focus on what you do have. If you're struggling with this, try writing down 3 things that are making your life better every day and put them somewhere visual so they're easy to see. Think about how grateful you are for those things. Feel thankful for them and let yourself feel happy about them as often as possible. Keep moving forward. I think it's just all down to one thing: keep moving forward. If you're doing a keto diet, it can be easy to fall off the wagon and eat more carbs than you should. But if you keep going and don't give up, then eventually you'll find yourself back at your starting point and ready to start again. There are always setbacks along the way, but if we let them get us down, then we're already defeated before we've even begun. So keep going. And don't worry about what other people are doing. In fact, it's probably better for your motivation if you don't compare yourself at all. The important thing is not how far others have gotten. You should rather focus on taking your own steps toward success. Finally, and this may sound contradictory, don't be afraid to take a step back every now and then. It doesn't mean that everything has failed. Sometimes stepping away from something gives us perspective on what needs fixing before it becomes irreparable damage. Keep thinking positive. When you are struggling, it can be easy to focus on all the negative aspects of your diet and lifestyle. But it is important to remember that staying motivated is a process, not an overnight transformation. As you go through this journey, you will make mistakes and have setbacks, this is normal and necessary for learning what works best for your body. Think about how good you'll feel when you reach your goal, especially when you exceed it. Remember that reaching even higher levels of health can help us enjoy life to the fullest. We are all different and have our own ways of staying motivated. The most important thing is to find out what works for you and keep going. Kimberly Wu, fashion designer.